We kept saying that this road trip for the Lakers would be sort of a sink or swim road trip. We'll really find out who they are. Well, so far they've been backstroking all over the Western Conference.
I like what you did there.
They played the Jazz, and they waxed the Jazz. LeBron had 20 and 12 assists. AD had 26. AD has now scored over 25 points in 5 straight games, Jalen.
He's balling.
I didn't expect this road trip to start this easily for the Lakers.
Well, and those are 2 tough back-to-backs. Mm-hmm. Denver and the Jazz.
Altitude, travel, all
correct,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And Jazz normally play so very well at home. They had a couple of quality wins this year already playing on their home court. But going deeper into the box score, Rajon Rondo, double-figure assists off the bench, double-figure points. Played well when they put him in the fourth quarter. Dwight Howard, giving him energy, blocking shots, even made a 3-point shot. How about that? For a guy that couldn't shoot free throws, worked on his post game, now he's expanded his game to the point where he's making 3-point shots. And you talked about the stars. LeBron James leading the league in assists. And I'm telling you that the basketball has kinetic energy.
What?
It has kinetic energy. And all of a sudden, when the guy that leads the league in assists is playing on your team, trust me, I played with Steve Nash. And everybody feel like they're going to get the ball. All of a sudden, you're running faster, you jumping higher, you feel better about your role.
They say that, and a lot of people that played with LeBron have said this, that there's a certain pressure that comes with it. Like he's so good that he puts you in position to score that there's a little bit of pressure. It's got to feel so good to be standing there and have LeBron make one of his moves and then give you a perfect pass and then it comes right in the pocket and then you hit the shot and you're running back and LeBron points to you and you point to LeBron. Like that's that energy that you're talking about.
Absolutely.
And the Lakers have that right now.
Correct.
Like they're having fun.
And they're not saying this, but they understand how important it is to stack these W's early in the season. Because as they get in later in the year, LeBron is in his 17th season. And I talked about this the other day. Players that want to load manage, handle your business in the first 3 quarters if you're that great.
Quarter, take your shoes off, sign them and give them to a fan. That's how you load manage. That's
the league I grew up watching and playing in.
So there is a play that we need to watch here. You know I'm a big LeBron James fan, right? I'm a LeBron James stan. And I'll tell you right now, I see no travel. I see no travel. I don't know what you're talking about. He's just dribbling. That's just a basketball player dribbling. I see no travel whatsoever right there.
I played so much basketball in my life. And once I got to the NBA, I realized something.
What's that?
They don't always call travel.
They don't always call travel.
But you know why, though? I'm going to tell you why.
Oh.
Just like there are times where there are 2 individuals, they both collapse on the ball, and then they both foul the person. The ref will kindly look at you, Hugh Evans or whoever.
Call?
Nah, they'll give the foul to the player who isn't as good as the other guy.
Oh, yeah. That's how it works.
So I'm not giving Jordan a foul.
No. I'm giving Rose a foul.
Correct.
Yeah, of course.
That's how you do that.
So you played in the NBA for 13 years, and you know what? You're a great NBA analyst, but I'm a pickup basketball analyst. And one thing that I don't like about this, no call, he didn't get an advantage. He wasn't going through the lane and taking an extra step. There's no advantage.
No.
That's like, what? Like when I play pickup, you're not calling a travel in the backcourt. He got no advantage whatsoever right there.
Jacoby.
No advantage.
Can I teach you something?
No, you can't.
Can I tell you the advantage?
Anything. We've been doing this 8 years. You never taught me anything.
Can I teach you the advantage that he got?
What's that?
All right, can I tell you the advantage he got?
Go ahead.
They kept the possession.
That's an advantage, I suppose. But this isn't even the most egregious travel that we've seen. Let's just take a sec to think back, okay? Let's look back at some of the more egregious travels
that
we have ever seen. First, we got Bradley Beal here.
I remember that Pistons game. Shout out to G, by the way.
1, 2, 3.
He didn't want to get it blocked.
4. Love that one. And you can't have this without the Carmelo Classic.
I really believe I was at that game.
With the Carmelo Classic, this one I love. This is when he's on the Knicks, but in number 7. Rocker steps. Is that what we're calling that?
Now you got a little bit older, you know what I'm saying? No breaks. That's called.
The brake pads are worn down a little bit.
Toes a little bit.
The brake pads are worn down a little bit.
If I stop, this going to hurt.
And I know you remember the Corey Brewer one.
Yeah, that was
Corey
classic.
Brewer from 2014. See, it always happens on these breaks. I got him. You know what? I always say a travel is only a travel. It's not how many steps you take, it's how awkward it looked. Like, that didn't look that awkward. That's what it was. It's at least 5 steps. So you mentioned it earlier, but I want to visit another play from this Lakers-Jazz game as we go deeper in the box score. Is Dwight Howard just didn't hit a 3. He spotted up in the corner.
He did.
And watch the jab step. Give him the jab step, Dwight. Get him off you, Dwight. The jab step is my favorite part about this whole thing. And look at Boogie. Sometimes you forget Boogie's on the Lakers.
Boogie! Jimmy, get
Jalen,
well soon.
What do you think about Dwight Howard hitting the three?
It's all about great karma as a basketball team. And you and I talk about this a lot. Poor teams, when somebody makes a mistake, they point fingers, they talk bad about one another behind each other's back, and it becomes an argument when somebody calls you on it. Successful teams, and it's not just basketball, this is a business, this is in whatever entity.
Family?
Correct. The successful teams find ways to lift one another up, especially when they're not around. So when this Lakers team gets on the plane and then each of them go to their hotel room, it's not going to be this eighth man on the team, oh, I don't like his attitude, or I appreciate LeBron not throwing me the ball the one time I was open. That's the karma that now lends to you being successful and really having a great opportunity to go with your talent to accomplish your goals.
We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, make sure you subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.